Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Dredge, where we've been making some pretty good progress in the game just from the last few episodes. I've got a couple of research parts still. We upgraded things and got ourselves the versatile rod. So, all-rounder rod, this rig sports quick swap attachment, allowing users to change lines depending on situation. We can basically go for all four of those zones and even a fifth with the oceanic there. I should also get Art of the Silver Tongue ready, because that might actually give us some better prices for things. But let me just quickly see about researching, because one thing I'm thinking I might need to do... I mean, it might not be a bad idea to get the trawl net. I can't go after that yet. Oh, I see. Interesting. So it'd probably be best to pair that with that. But I'm thinking maybe I should look at getting a better engine. Just because we could use something with a little bit more speed. So you know what? Yeah, let me get that. And let's see how much that will cost for the shipyard. So that would be 300. So you know what? I don't think it's a bad idea to sell this off. Sell that. Get this one slotted in. Oh, there we go. Yeah, as much as it did hit our amount of money available, I think I prefer getting the extra speed after what the serpent was, like, going after us with. And I'm actually going to also pick up a thing of explosives, just to keep in case we need for anything. So with that done, we're probably going to look at going up to Devil's Spine, but before I do, I have a little pit stop I want to make after we catch a certain species of fish. And let me just quickly check. What did I need? Just 2 more lumber and a lot of, some lumber and money. And then we could have that. But I need to catch a tiger mackerel for the weird cultist we kind of found. I think I'm trying to remember where it was. Was it just up here? It was somewhere around here, I think. Actually, it might be up here on the way. So yeah, we'll head up, try to check this out. We do got a sailfish school, so you know what? Maybe just to try restocking us on funds a little bit. Let me deliver this before it does go, like, stale. I don't know if it matters the, like, state of the fish, but we'll just check and see. And yeah, there he is, just, like, resting over there. But if I do hit a few oceanic schools and we can sell that off, that's easily going to replenish our funds from what we've spent. Something seems off. The hooded figure is slumped, long robes billowing violently. Watch from a distance for time, but see no movement. Turn around and leave quietly. Pursue. Oh, was that, like, only a limited time thing? Let me check. That's gone now, so oh, the person passed away. I wish it kind of let me know about that. So I guess that's something I'm not going to be able to pursue anymore. Okay, I didn't realize that there might be a time thing like that, so I guess we're good just to work our way all the way north to... No, that's Hadal Zone, can't do anything there. We'll work our way up to Devil's Spine. I guess there's a little tip for anybody who's watching along and wants to pick up the series, or the game themselves and try it out. Certain things might be time-based. So it might actually be a good idea to... Oh, God, see... The thing about that is you kind of would have had to have known where the 2 species of fish were, or... It could have even been, too, that I just was super slow about it, and I should have been much more concentrated. I guess when you do pick up pursuits, try to do them as soon as you can, just so that way you don't mess up like that. But I see what is probably Devil's Spine back there. And that looks like a lot of big ruins. So let's just make our way across and... where is... Okay, there is a port at that island closest here, so... Let's go investigate and see what this has in store. This is a little eerie with how big the runes look from the back there. Well, you know what? And just because there are some new schools of fish, I'm just going to see about catching a little bit. A snake mackerel. Okay, I'm just going to catch a couple of those. Okay, I see a light over there. I think this might be the volcanic region. Oh, I think that's a definitive yes, this is the volcanic region. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day, a fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through. Nonsense. Your arrival's providence from the deep itself. I've been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you're to be my replacement. I should get going. The sea will return you to me in time. Okay, yeah, this is quite a thing to be met with as soon as we dock. Let me look at the statues. We'll look at the left one, I guess. The statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Oh, I'm going to have to fill those, aren't I? What about the columns? The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? A swarm of small creatures. Carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. They're ravenous children. Alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody's added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. Stone columns temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. The large eyeless beast. Carvings of large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody's added a crudely scratched note. Blind but can hear her children, avoid at all costs. So we had the Serpent of the Gale Cliffs, now we have the unseeing mother of the Devil's Spine, I think. And the bubbling vent. Shows bubbling underwater vent, breath of salvation, it burns those that mean harm, only the pure remain. Somebody's added a crudely scratched note, protection. Follow the magma, find them. So I think that's how... Like, the Serpent was supposedly slow, and you could just get out of the way of it. However, what seems to be here is like aggressive swarms that'll hold you in place or stall you until the actual monster comes, but you can burn them away. Let me just hit this for... I think it's a bit of sailcloth. Yeah, I might as well pick this up just because we have used most of our stuff now. But with it being right by the dock, we should be safe just to bring it in. Oh, I also just heard something out there. Oh boy. And I heard it again. I should have been paying more attention. Okay, let me go to storage, just drop these off. Before I pick up anything for the fanatic here, I'm going to rest till the next morning, and maybe day will make this a little... Nah, it didn't really help for the feeling here. This is still pretty eerie. Okay, fanatic. The rite of purification is overdue. What do you need us to do? When trial begins immediately, tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness, sadness, emptiness. Well, those are uplifting. Happiness! You're an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. Okay. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun? And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? Everything or nothing? Let's go nothing. Exactly, and yet it takes endlessly. Harvesting, draining, but soon it will know that it's taken too much, it is already too late. The trial's concluded. You still have much to learn, but the knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as the herald of the purge, just as I was for the one before me. Nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retrieve 3 fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them, they will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Okay, so I guess I want to keep everything I've got here, so we'll undock. And be careful going along. Might as well try to catch what we can, though. Oh, an armored sea bream. Or sea robin, sorry. Might as well just catch these, and then I did see what I think is another merchant ship. Over there, yeah. Yeah, it does look like one's docked there. Okay, there's a lot of lumber material, some stingray sort of things. God, I am hearing some weird stuff out here. Oh, I think those are the children of the mother that was mentioned. Oh, crap, yep. And they're after me. Oh, and I see the mother coming in. Okay. What happens if I dock? Okay, that does get them off me. Oh, boy. Oh, it's merchant again. Okay, nothing for my storage. Everything should be fine there. Fish market. Let's sell this off just to get a little bit of money back and in. Okay, so armored sea robin, tiger mackerel, hadal zone thing, volcanic sub. That looks like a frilled shark, possibly. And yeah, there are some interesting things around here, but I'm going to have to be careful of those, like, children. Because it does seem to be their, like, a little alert system, and once they find you, they do slow you down quite a bit. So you have to find, I guess, a vent to get them off. Yeah, it is a frilled shark. I thought it might have been from, like, the icon, but I didn't know for certain. So yeah, we'll catch those two guys. There, I think, was a pool out here of the stingrays. We might as well try getting at least one of. And then we'll sell this all off. And then try seeing about working deeper into the Devil's Spine here. A pale skate. Oh, but I don't really got a spot for you. Yeah, these frilled sharks are pretty big. So you know what? We at least say we caught. Let's go sell off the sharks, and then I guess we'll see how we approach this. Oh, although, is this another? Okay, no, that's just more frilled shark. I don't have the space for keeping them. Yeah, there's a group of those little children. I think I need to either find the magma or use the vents that are, like, underwater just to scorch them off. It's going to be interesting for sure going forward. Fish market. Ooh, 131. That quickly bumps us back up for pricing. I'm going to rest till the next morning, just because I feel like I'm going to want good visibility for trying to spot what we need to work with here. Although, one thing I haven't seen... Okay, good. There are a number of vents around here, so that should keep me safe for that. That's just treasure. That, I think, is another altar. A stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving. Two heavily plated creatures locked in battle. Or slab holds shallow grooves. Oh, maybe I have to... Okay, so that one's going to need a couple of crab species for it, but at least it's more specific on what it's after. And let me check the map. Yeah, so I'm going to have to fulfill those requirements. Careful. I don't Oh, the one thing I do notice... Okay, that's just more treasure. I don't really care about those. There is a little spot for the explosives here, though, so you know what? I might as well go pop that open. Oh. And it looks like there's something giant behind it, too. Debris crumbles away, and... Oh, I need abyssal, but I think that's a possible coelacanth. One of the fish that the merchant wanted for, like, that pursuit. Okay, let me see. So the next one... Oh, boy. Guys, see, there are a number of things there. Ah, shoot. Let me see what this is. A stone tablet. Maybe the trader at Little Marrow knows more about that. Okay. Now, I need to be quite cautious, just because I don't see any... Oh, is that a vent? No, that's just a... That's a school of... something. Okay. Oh, that's abyssal, so I can't even go after that. There's the next shrine. I see the children in there. Am I close enough they'll be after me? Not quite, but it looks like I need explosives to blow this open. Yes, I don't have any more, but I can go and see about the trader. So I feel like Devil's Spine might be the, like, penultimate one to go for, because it seems like it's asking for both the explosives, the specific crab species. I could try working at it, but maybe it'd be better to come back here after I've got a little bit more under my belt. Or at least I have a little bit better equipment. Yeah, there's another spot for the explosives, though I don't think that one's super necessary to do. Nope. Oh, yeah, see, these ones are trying to get on me, but I think I can get to... Okay, actually, we're fast enough to keep out of the way of it, so that's good to know that the engines are doing their job. Might as well just get the repair done. Yeah, it's not really much for that. Let me think. Because, like, I could keep working at this, although it might be better off trying one of these other two out. Stellar Basin does have the big X in the middle there, so maybe I'll rest so we're not going through in the dark for, like, crossing the big stretches of water. But we'll stop by Little Marrow and see the trader with the stone slab. And that might have something else for us to work at. But I feel like for Devil's Spine, I need to get more crab pots, more explosives. It just feels like this one might have a lot you need to really prep for getting this stuff, where compared to the Gale Cliffs, there wasn't really any need for that much to it. But God, the music is kind of eerie for this area. Snake mackerel, don't really care about them. It could be possible for what I didn't complete for, like, the castaway on shore there. Or not castaway, the robe person or whatever. It might have just been, like, another piece of gear or something. Oh, jeez. You scared the crap out of me there, Mr. Humpback. I think it's a humpback whale. Oh, you know what? That's right on our way towards the Marrows anyway, so we might as well stop and get some of these if we can. Oh man. I didn't think I'd have this much trouble fitting two of them in, but I think I'm only going to be able to take the one back with us. They're still pretty sizable. Although maybe we'll find a little bit more lumber and we can get the next upgrade for the ship done too. Blue mackerel. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any lumber salvage yet. It's a little nice coming back to familiar territory here. Is that? That's what we're after. Even if I can just get a couple of pieces, that should be enough. Yeah, there we go. We'll just stop in Little Marrow to see about this thing we found. Ooh, careful. Mr. Trader. Oh, hello. What can I do for you today? Show him the stone tablet. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable. Yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. Reaches up to a high shelf and brings down a similar-looking stone, albeit one covered with much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. I found this near those ruins in Devil's Spine, didn't you? Yes, I did. I suspect there'll be more out there. I'll hold on to this for now and study it while you search for the other fragments. In the meantime, do you have any trinkets for me? Not at the moment, but I guess we got a new pursuit we can work at going after, if we really wanted to. So let's get back to Greater Marrow. That's just Arrow Squid School. That's... I can't remember if I've seen all the Great Eel Aberrants, so you know what? Let me just check in case. Oh yeah, and these guys don't take up much room, so... Lost the trophy chance, my bad. But yeah, without them taking up all that much space, we can try for them easily. You know what, we'll put that there for now. The barbed eel. Okay, yeah, you know what, I think I've seen all of them. Or all of their aberrations. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Let's get back to a familiar port. Actually, kind of eerie coming back, Greater Marrows. I mean, the lights look on, but I don't know, the town looks a little more gray and eerie than I remember. I've seen that strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. Yeah, well, you guys shouldn't have to worry about that ever again. There's that sold off, which is good. For storage now, we'll take these and go to the dry dock. And all we need is the funds now, and we'd be able to get up to +9 for the new hull, and even work at better upgrades too. I think for now, we'll look at Stellar Basin next, just because, again, I feel like I'll have to really work with the crab pots, try and get some of what we need. Truth be told, with the size the crab pots were... Oh. When did I pick this up? My darling, I found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds, but now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do, throw me back. Interesting. But, yeah, so we've gotten everything there. What's kind of like the next species it starts going into? So it does feel like maybe it was meant to go to Gale Cliffs. And then I wonder what... okay, there's some abyssal fish too, but I don't have the equipment for that yet. And then we've got more tablets, light the statues, and catch rare fish, so... Everything here... Yeah, the figure in blue, that just went on its thing and finished. I think we're good. We'll rest, end this episode here, and then make our way for Stellar Basin. I'm just feeling a little intimidated from, again, having to deal with both the little swarm fish that'll summon the big one in, as well as the variety of crabs I need. Because I don't think my crab pots are going to be big enough unless I get, like, a larger size one. Like, yeah, 4x4, 4x4, 5x4, so it might have to be I'll need to put a research part into something like that, but I'll tackle that in time. For now, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Dredge. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.